My name is Brittany Varon. I am a fifth-year student.
Okay. And why did you join a sorority?
I've always really wanted to join a sorority. I'm a transfer kid, so it's just hard to make friends and meet people. So I was just walking through the OC one day last year, happened to see their booth, and I just rushed them informally, and it was a pretty good decision. So.
Okay. What is the best memory you've had so far for being in a sorority?
That's a lot.
More the merrier. Share some of them.
Probably one of the best ones is me and my sorority family took a trip to Tennessee over the
Okay.
summer, and that was just really fun. We went hiking, and we went whitewater rafting, which is a lot of bonding time and really not stressful. I really like our Sunday meetings. They're always we have a good laugh. I sit in the front, so I get to see everybody's facial expressions all the time. I just got a little, so that's exciting.
Okay.
Probably getting my big because we're best friends. A lot of good
Okay.
memories.
Describe the rush process.
So I went through informally. So informal recruitment and formal recruitment are two super different things. Formal recruitment, you visit all of the 4 sororities. It's very structured. There's a set dress code that you have to abide by. Each chapter has different themes for each night. So it's very different. And then you have bid day, which is always really exciting. But informal recruitment, it's really relaxed. Our vice president of growth just arranges meetings. It can be lunch. One of the things that I went to was a glow party in the OC where we just tie-dyed things and played with glow sticks. We had a cookie baking one over this past winter. Just really relaxing. You just talk to a lot of the girls, and then you just try and get the best feel for them. But it's not as scary as people make it out to be.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Just now.
Anywhere.
I'm actually a really huge Mindy Kaling fan, and I just appreciate her for everything that she does. And I think she's making such strong strides for women, and she's really funny and she dresses good. So.
Okay. What has been your worst memory so far?
Probably actually. That's actually a really good question. Probably just really stressful Sunday meetings. We were allowed to talk about, we talk about bylaws, and I'm there for 4 hours on Sundays. So, because I'm on our executive board, so we have our own meeting, and then we have our regular chapter meeting, and so that gets really stressful. But there's not really necessarily bad memories.
Okay. Do you plan / are you already in a leadership position, and if so, which and what do you do?
I am. Actually, I had a position 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, a week after I was initiated in my chapter. So I was our academic chair, and then this year I'm our vice president of membership development. So basically, I oversee a lot of different chairs. I run our new member, or help run our new member program. I oversee our academics, and then I run a national program that is a membership development program. So we have classes, and they talk about how to go through interview processes and just how to make yourself a better person. So I'm involved.
Do you feel like you have to look a certain way to be in your sorority?
No.
Do you feel like there's any sororities on campus that are like that?
I think everybody has those stereotypes that they want to put on them, but I've seen girls dressed to the nines, and I've seen girls completely bummed out. It kind of just depends on how you're feeling that day. But Is there a pressure? No.
Okay. Have you changed since you've joined your sorority?
I think I've become a better person.
Can you elaborate?
Definitely. Had a really stressful past couple of years, and joining the sorority, it made me stronger. It made me a better leader. It made me able to communicate better.
Okay.
So.
How much time on average do you spend with your sorority / and doing what kinds of things?
Just because I have such an important position, I probably spend 3 hours a week, not including meeting, going over things, talking to my chairs. When I didn't have a position, no time at all. If you don't have a position, especially if you don't have an executive board position, it's not a huge time commitment. You have Sunday meetings, and sometimes you have mandatory things new member events, or I try to run workshops that make mandatory. But other than that, it's just you want to hang out with your sisters.
Okay. Are you a commuter, or do you live on campus, and do you think that affects how much time you spend with your sorority?
I am a commuter. I don't really think, I mean, I'm here 3 days a week, so I try and eat lunch with my sisters those 3 days. Then we hang out on the weekends. I think if I lived on campus, I'd just probably like see them more, but I see them a lot, so.
Okay. What is your support system like, and has it played a role in your college experience?
I think definitely my parents are really supportive of what I want to do. Like, I'm a history major, so that's obviously not like a money-making job. So they're pretty supportive. They were actually, my mom's the one who encouraged me to like get more involved and join Greek life. So I thank her for that. But yeah, no, they're really supportive. So.
Okay, good. Do you feel like you're stereotyped for being in a sorority, and if so, what are some of them?
Yeah, absolutely. People think that we're like all really stupid. Like, there's an article or like a thing in the Oakland Post. Like, I literally wrote in about it, and it was like published, and I was like, oh, I guess like you guys make a really good point. Like, we're not stupid. We all have like pretty challenging majors. Just because my history majors, I mean, it's super challenging. We have chem majors, pre-med. We have a lot of nursing majors. So I definitely think that a lot of people think that all we do is party. That's obviously not true. I spend most of my Saturday nights like either like in my friend's dorm room like hanging out, or like I spent 2 Saturday nights ago like doing charity work. So
Okay.
I mean, obviously every college kid parties, so that's not like it's a
Big thing.
big thing, but I don't know, people just like want to believe that we're the stereotype, and we're really not. Especially Oakland's Greek life, like we're pretty chill.
Okay, that's another question that's not on here, but do you feel like you guys are different than other sororities on other college campuses?
I would say that like our Greek life as a whole is different than other like college campuses. I have friends who go to State, I have friends who go to Ferris, I have friends who went to Eastern, and like our Greek life is like really close. Like, we don't, I mean, like there's no rivalries really. People, we all hang out together, we all do things together, and like you can see any other Greek at any other Greek's event. It's like Mr. or Phi Sigma Sigma had an event a couple weeks ago, and literally half of my chapter was there.
Okay.
So I mean, we're all really close. We all get along pretty well. There's no like, I don't know. We're close. Like our Panhellenic is like the overseeing body of like 26 sororities. So like
Okay.
a Panhellenic sorority. So like all the chapters on campus. Or there's 4 Panhellenic chapters on campus. So like they were commenting the other day how they were at a conference and how like our Greek system is just so different from like all the other schools that they were talking to. So
Okay,
it's something that we actually take a lot of pride on.
good. Describe your relationship with your close circle of friends, and then are those people in your sorority?
I have like, just because like I'm older, like I have a couple of different circles. So I have like one who I've known since like middle school, who like I have one who lives in one who lives in Colorado, and one who lives in New York, and one who lives like 5 minutes from me. And so we try and see each other every time we're together. And then like my closest circle, yeah, they're my sorority sisters, but they're not all like in my family. Like they're all in different families, so we're all pretty close. We all just get along. We have similar personalities, so similar senses of humor.
If you could give advice to girls who were thinking about joining a sorority, what would it be?
Definitely don't go in with like any preconceived notions of sororities. You'll really find that we're all different. Like, we all have like different like personalities. Like, each sorority is a different personality, but we all have like similar goals. Like, we're academically focused, we're charity focused. Don't try and base like what you see in like the media as like an adequate representation of like all the sororities. So and then just be yourself. That's really what we want. So
Okay, and is there anything else you would like to tell me about being in a sorority?
It's really fun. You make a lot of great friends, lifetime friends. You do a lot of cool things. Like we go paintballing with like the fraternities. We go laser tagging a lot. Or sometimes we just like hang out. Like, one of the fraternities just planned like a financial planning seminar for us all to go to, just because they know that it's like good business skills. So it's probably another thing. Like, it gets you so business ready. It gets you ready to like go out into the real world.
Okay. That's all the questions I had.
Okay.
I don't know why she said it'd take 45 minutes and only took 9, but that's all the questions I had.
Awesome. Okay.
So I'm going to stop this.
Anything else?